Design in Wood is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year. It is an international exhibition of fine woodworking, which has gained both national and international recognition for excellence. It has also grown to be the largest annual fine woodworking show in the United States. The success and growth of the exhibit is the result of a unique relationship between the San Diego County Fair and the San Diego Fine Woodworkers Association.
Well, back in 1971, I would go to San Francisco to this custom woodworking shop, and they had beautiful woodworking there. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to see it down in San Diego? And I knew that there were all kinds of incredible woodworkers down here. I wanted to bring the woodworkers, so to speak, out of the woodwork. I went to the fair and I asked them if they would be willing to have fine woodworking exhibited at the fair. And they said, well, you need to have some kind of community support organization that would help run the exhibit. And by signing up for the Woodworking Association, we got enough members to start the San Diego Fine Woodworking Association. These members were incredible. They were enthusiastic and very competent. With that, we started the largest woodworking association in America. One of the reasons that I wanted to have this exhibit at the fair was that I wanted to get not only professionals, but amateurs to share alongside each other.
Well, I think we're a partnership. Many years ago, we got together, the fine woodworkers needed a place to put on a woodworking show, and I was trying to build our exhibit department and branch out a little bit and wanted to have a fine woodworking show, so we decided to join forces, and Design in Wood was created and born. Well, in our society, when people see a blue ribbon, they know that this is the best. It's the standard of excellence. So when fairgoers walk through the building and they see an item with a blue ribbon on it, they know this is the best, and then they can compare it to the other items and know that it's really special. Well, I think that in the 25 years that we've had the show together with the fine woodworkers, we've set the standard that San Diego is one of the best places in the country for fine woodworking.
I wanted to take it from basically a gallery show where everything was static to an activity show where there was something to excite people going to see the show. In my travels to Williamsburg and Sturbridge Village and Shelburne and all the villages on the East Coast, I was fascinated by the workers who would produce things with their hands. And I thought it was important that people see how these things were produced.
Well, as the show grew over the years, it became more labor intensive to set it up, and the materials cost kept going up. So we decided that we could improve on that by building standard display areas and demonstration areas that could be easily put up and taken down and stored in the truck. Initially, it used to take us 2 to 3 weeks to set up, and now we can do it in 2 to 3 days. And I always thought it would be nice if we could have a Best of Show award. So I approached the publishers of the woodworking magazines with my ideas about having a Best of Show award. And the response was so enthusiastic that I had to create other awards because all the magazines wanted to be involved. Presently, the Design in Wood exhibition has $20,000 in prize money, and over half of that comes from the San Diego County Fair. The additional donated money comes from national publications of woodworking magazines, our local sponsors, and the San Diego Fine Woodworkers Association.
I was working on a child's chair in my shop, and it occurred to me that in the 20 days of the show it might be possible to produce 4 dozen of these chairs by hand using traditional techniques. So I issued a challenge to the group, and I said basically, you call yourselves woodworkers, let's see if you can make these chairs. The first year was kind of difficult, but after that we produced 4 dozen chairs a year for the last 20 years, and now there's thousands of these chairs all over San Diego.
One of my favorite activities at the fair is shop foreman in the chair shop, where we build children's chairs that are all donated to different charity organizations. We build about 50 of these chairs every year, and it gives our members an opportunity to learn woodworking skills using hand tools. We build these in the same way that they would be built in a 19th century cabinet shop, all using, without power tools, all using hand tools.
Initially, it requires a sponsor or somebody who's willing to share their shop to have the toy making shop in. We usually have weekly meetings for the toy making, and really the basic reward is the giving of these toys to the needy children throughout the county. And along with the operation, of course, is the camaraderie. We have the fun of being together, the teamwork, and we do learn new skills. And don't forget the donuts and coffee.
About 15 years ago, shortly after I opened my shop a couple of blocks from the downtown library, my shop partner and I, Harry Foyt, walked up to the library to see what was there that would help us with a couple of ideas, and we were a little disappointed at the age of the books, the number of the books, the quality of the books. We said, let's see if we can do something about that.
And what we've been able to do with the help of the Fine Woodworkers Association is construct a really in-depth collection of books and video materials to be used by the members of the community. We've got everything, the most basic, starting with woodworking for dummies, and we have books on how to use particular kinds of tools, different techniques like marquetry. We have materials of shop drawings of different kinds of furniture, and we have even, for the most advanced woodworkers, catalogs, simply drawings of fine kinds of furniture that people can take home and duplicate. It's a very well-used collection. We feel that we have a lot of scope all over the community. We actually are a resource library for not just the city of San Diego, but the county of San Diego.
Well, in 1988, our membership was fairly small, and Carol and I were walking through the student showcase exhibit at the fair, and she mentioned that those are your future members, and you ought to do something to reach out to those young people and make them aware of your existence and the association. And I thought about that for a while, and I decided on a scholarship that would encourage them to continue their woodworking and to become aware of us and join the Woodworkers Association. And since then, the program has grown, and there are 4 scholarships now available for high school students and 4 for college students. The association directors decided to set aside $2 of each member's dues into a perpetual scholarship fund, and so that has funded it for the last 15 or more years. From the beginning, the Design in Wood exhibition has demanded the highest standards in design and quality of craftsmanship. These standards have challenged and inspired the San Diego woodworking community. The exhibit also acts as a gallery for the craftsmen to sell their pieces or arrange for future commissions. Over the years, the show has sparked the interest of many viewers and inspired them to join the San Diego Fine Woodworkers Association, which has helped it to become the largest woodworking group in the United States. With membership over 1,500, the association can offer many educational activities that benefit its members. A few of these programs are bi-monthly newsletters, bi-monthly general meetings, shop tours, field trips, mentor programs, merchant discounts, and annual seminars with nationally known woodworkers. But two of the greatest rewards have been the fellowship and long-lasting friendships, and the propagation of the tradition of fine woodworking.